It's that time. We are ready to install the engine. I have a new starter, Bendix, and the stator cover is all sealed up. Judging by the compression results, this engine should be very healthy, as we had anywhere between 130 to 140 psi in each cylinder. The plan is to rest the engine on the back half of the jet ski while my cousin jumps up on the jet ski and straddles the engine compartment while we lower it down. Whenever taking on a project like this, I like to make sure all the parts are nice and clean before I reassemble them. I think going the extra mile here helps reassembly go a lot smoother. Now that all the engine lines and electrical connections are out of the way, it should make for an easy drop-in, or I hope anyways. Enough talk, let's get this engine in the ski. Got it in. Well, it's sitting in there anyways. Still got to bolt it up and connect everything, but it's getting there. Once the engine had been lowered into the engine compartment, we needed to bolt it to the engine pan. This was pretty difficult as the bolts thread underneath the engine pan. Kind of a stupid design, but hey, it is what it is. What do you think of Tigershark engineers, Gabriel?
Dumb.
Dumb?
Horrible. Their mechanics probably learned how to split a hull pretty quickly.
Well, yeah, no doubt.
Became pros at that.
Unfortunately, I didn't have the tool to align the drive shaft to the engine, but I did keep track of where the old engine mount shims went, so we should be good on alignment. Once we had the shims in place, we tightened down the motor mounts and connected the rear PTO flywheel. I don't think they put enough threads on there. What do you think?
I think it needs about 8 more.
8 inches worth of threads. How about that? Getting ready to install the reed valves and individual intake runners on the Tigershark. But before I do that, I'm going to clean them all up. You can see they're pretty dirty. Got a lot of dust and dirt on them. So I'm going to let them marinate in this parts cleaner. Should get them nice and clean. So I'll let those sit in there for the next 20 minutes or so. And then after I get done with that, I'm going to go ahead and do the reed valves. Some of these still have gaskets on them, so I'm going to use a razor blade. Get in there and remove it. You can see it makes quick work of that. Alright, here's the finished product. Took about 40 minutes of my time. As you can see, they look like new again. And the razor blade does a good job of getting all the old gasket material off. Had a gasket all around here. Had them up here. Razor blade had no problem removing them. Got the revalves all clean. They're all within spec too. I measured the clearance between the pedals. So those are all good to go. So the only thing I'm missing is a set of good carburetors. And I think I located a set on eBay. So it's just a matter of seeing if we can work out a deal and get them shipped over here. So I'll keep you guys posted. Hello guys, working on the Tigershark this morning, and today's goal is going to be to get the CDI box mounted, get the electrical connectors to the starter connected, and then get the individual intake runners installed. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. Electrical box is in. Now all we need to do is organize and connect all these wires. What a mess. I'll get going on it now. Okay, got the electrical box in, the CDI box. Got the wire somewhat tight up against the hull here with the zip tie. I'm leaving it somewhat loose just in case if I missed any I can slide it in there. Got the ground cable installed. So next I'm going to do the positive cable to the starter. So let's go ahead and get that going. Now ready to install the reed valve and the individual intake runner. So I'm going to do cylinder 3 first. Looks like it's going to fit in there good, so let me grab a gasket. One intake runner and reed valve down, 2 more to go. Well, I'm on hold right now. The oil lines were in pretty bad shape, I noticed, when I was putting them on the nipple on the intake manifold. They just weren't making a good seal, so I trimmed them back just a little bit on either end. But now the problem is they're too short, they're not long enough. So I'm going to have to find some new lines before I can continue forward. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So I'm going to go ahead and end part 4 here. So long, guys.